Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to do a little bit of a tackle tour, what I usually bring with me when fishing in the river. I want to make some more videos of actually fishing, but it's so hot, it's been dead everywhere. So, let's just cool down, be back some other. So, right here I got my musky box with my hard baits. I like running these wire leaders because you can get a lot of them for cheap. On this one right here, I have one of the fluorocarbon leaders, but these are like $12 a piece, and I'm not spending $12 a piece for these. But these ones definitely are better. So if you're looking to spend, get these. But this one's for live bait. You know, I get circle hook, big bobber. Well, I don't have many hard baits because I'm not really familiar with what are good for the hard baits, but this is a Rapala Husky Jerk in the 14 size, maybe 12. One of those two. This is good for like when it's hot, and I'm not gonna be eating big. We have a Rapala X-Wrap. I've had some hits on this thing. I haven't caught one on it, but I have had hits. These are also very good for saltwater. But maybe not having saltwater anymore. Get all these leaders out of the way. Here we have, this is the River to Sea 190 size whopper puffer in a loon colorway. This thing's real good, especially if you're fishing a creek. If you're in for creek muskie, yeah. Mepps Muskie Killer, pink and black, because you know my girlfriend got me this, so it's white, pink, and black. This thing does work though. This is a SP Minnow in the 110 size, maybe. Kind of same, but it's Rapala. Tall and they're eating small. It's real good. And we have a Team Rhino Hellhound. Couple troubles for using bluegill. I primarily use circle hooks, but I know people like using treble hooks. Kind of whatever your preference is, they both do the same thing. They both work fine. I wouldn't recommend getting a massive circle hook though if you're going to use circle hook, or a massive treble hook if you're going to use those. No. Yes. It's a soft plastic musky box. So we have a Megabass Mag Draft right here. This thing is pretty good if, kind of like, again, if they're eating small, you can throw this. Because this isn't massive. I think it's, I don't know how many inches it is. But compared to something like this is a Savage Gear Alien eel right here. See this compared to this? Quite a big difference. I do like one of these too. It's kind of like a pit bull or bulldog, bulldog, but a little different. Here we have the Chaos Tackle Medusa. I see a real common theme. I think this is dew perch color. This is the mini Medusa. I prefer the minis because they'll always work, whether it's hot or cold or kind of warm. Yeah, they're very versatile. We have another mini Medusa, black and orange. Actually, two of those. Here's my second one. I don't really know why I have two, but I do have two. Here we have mini Medusa in the walleye color. These are like, I like buying stuff with gold on it because, you know, they should be attracted to it. This is the walleye with the orange on the back. I don't know the exact color name. I think it might just be like walleye orange. I don't know. But yeah, Medusas, they're pretty widely regarded as like the best, I think. This one's probably one of the best colorways. Like for wherever you're fishing. Certain, like the black, you want to use in muddy water, or if it's dark, if you're night fishing. But this perch colorway is always good. This is the regular size Medusa. And right here, I actually got this very recently. This is the Savage Gear 4D perch. It has a little line through. This isn't the actual line through one, but it's still line through. This can work for like bass too, but muskie will smoke us if they do see a little perch swimming around. They'll smoke it. I think this comes with wire. This is how the lure comes with a wire through it. So, here is the Savage Gear 4D sucker. I went with the regular tail opposed to the X tail, but I know a lot of people catch a lot of big fish on the X tail. Yeah, this puppy got chewed. This fin chewed right here. This is for fishing places with big muskie right here. I'm thinking about getting the burbot tube too from Savage Gear. Savage Gear makes a lot of good stuff, a lot of realistic stuff. But it actually works. It's not like just realistic and it just looks realistic. It actually works too. To a little bit of terminal. My terminal tackle box is pretty messy. I'm not opening that. Just have a regular scale. I like a digital one, but it's not that big of a deal. Usually on my catfish poles, I'm running, depends on fishing at, usually I run a Carolina rig with an egg sinker like these. Down here in Morgantown, it's really snaggy where I fish. So I like to use 3-way swivel. Put a bank sinker a couple feet down. I just use 6-foot hooks. I don't want to get too fancy. So it is very snaggy down here in this river for some reason. But if I'm fishing a place not snaggy, I'm fishing back home, I'm just gonna use a Carolina rig. couple soft plastic packs. We have the 3.3-inch Kai-Tech swim baits and the Pro Blue Swimmer. These get bit by walleye, muskie. If you fish with Kai-Techs, you get it. I have the 3.8 in the baby bass and also in the Arkansas Shiner. I try not to go over 4 inches, but 3.3 is definitely ideal. But here we have Bait Con. Very, very small brand, but they make good stuff. These right here, I'm on jig here. I have one on jig head right here. Then on jig head, drag it across the bottom, or it's a little harder. You can sit there and bounce it over structure. Very good action. They're real tough. Like these things are durable. It's like he makes those swim baits. Good stuff. Now, this is a lot of my river stuff that I like to use. This box is messy, so I'm not showing you guys this. Right here we have this is a 1/2 ounce. I don't know, I forget what the brand. It's just a regular spoon. Here we have the red and white Daredevil spoon. Probably one of the most iconic spoons. I think this is 1/4 ounce. And this is just XPS to blade bait. This is 1/2 ounce. Underrated lure right here. I'll show this real quick. Just gotta cut, so let's cut through this rope. I have a rope in here in case there's some gar in the area. And because it's kind of hard to set the hook through its mouth, the gar's mouth, because it's like bone. So if you have the rope, their teeth are just going to get stuck in the rope. And pretty effective. I've caught some gar on it. Also have caught gar just accidentally on a lure. But it's easy. When I've caught gar on lure, I haven't been going for them. So we just have a classic rattle trap and perch, 1/2 ounce. It's real good for hybrids. You have hybrids in your area. Same thing with silver. I have another XPS blade bait in 1/2 ounce, gold and silver. I really like vertical jigging those blade baits. They can entice a lot of strikes from walleye, sauger, drum, flathead, anything we want. I don't use these a whole bunch. This is just a 4-inch. Actually, those are trail. They work. I just don't throw them much. I have them in that, and then I have them also in this green colorway. And these are my favorite lures of all time. Just the 3 colors of them. Black, chartreuse, white, Mr. Twisters. These things get the job done. That's what I was using in my first video. They get the job done. These right here, I want to get the longer one, a longer version, because these work, but these get the job done. It's just kind of hard to cast, because, you know, you put a jig head in there, and the jig head's as long as it, like, for example. It's like the same size as the jig head. And when you actually rig it up, it's like, funny looking. But these work too. This is the Mr. Crappie. And this right here, I was doing this in that One Creek video. This is a Guggen Dangle Dart. It's another crappie lure. Just drag it or hop it slow. It will get the job done. And here's another Guggen Saucy Slimmer. Very small swim bait. Very small profile, but it gets the job done. I have an assortment of jig heads. I have, you know, I usually use 1/4. I got them in pink, black. I have them in this gold and black colorway, and I have a silver colorway. And then there's another black one floating around somewhere. I don't know quite where though. But jig head color really don't, like, for me, it hasn't mattered. I've caught them on pink, blue, yellow, orange. It don't matter. We have a little coffee tube. These are jig heads that get themselves extra long. Focus up through it. Tie it. And yeah. And here's last one in this box, a little marabou jig. This thing has been through the gutter. You couldn't tell. But this will work for any fish that breathes. Or any fish that moves. I shouldn't say breathe. Any fish that moves. But, and I just keep that in just one of the Bass Pro Shops tackle boxes. I think they're helpful. So. And other two, this is a Plano. I don't know the size of the box. And then this one is Plano 3700. So you do need a lot of compartments. I do have some other boxes that I don't typically use. I'll go through top water one real quick because I use that on the river sometimes. So top water one. I've never actually used this, but this is a limited edition frog, Christmas frog. My buddy Logan gave to me. Right here we have a 6th Sense Vega frog in black. Call this thing Desert Storm. Another frog, green frog, yellow frog, white frog. I have a lot of frogs, I like them. This is a Guggen Buzz Toad. It's a buzzbait mixed with a saltwater frog. Soft plastic though. Right here, this is a Guggen Hummer. My buddy Colton gave this to me. I don't even remember why I had it, but yeah. Got a couple poppers here. Pink Bass Pro, green, red and white, and then another white one. Bass Pro pink one has got the sharp one for me. Heat on, Zara Spook, and finish it off. 6 cents, 106 scramble, water popper. And the video. If you guys want me to go through my other boxes, I have 2 bass boxes, a trout box, and then I have just kind of like a miscellaneous box. If you guys want me to go through that, let me know. That's the end of this video, and come back for the next one.